Yes, alrighty! What's up, everybody? It is I, your travel god of extreme, Peter Joseph here for video number 2 on your Sunday evening, July the 26th, 2026. Thank you all for watching this video right here on the former home of the Gilmore Chronicles, now known as the evil and dark and mysterious Shadows Lair 2.0. This is episode number 122 of the Shadows Lair 2.0 series. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit the subscribe button down there in the Shadows Lair, otherwise known as the description box below. And you can leave a comment on this video or any one of my videos from my respective channels from the past, now, and in the future, Conan. Don't leave stupid comments. You'll get sent to the Shadow Realm, beaten severely inside the Shadow Realm, and then Ozzy and Satan will come up, and pretty much send you back down to the lowest levels of the Shadow Realm, and then eat your soul on the way down. So, don't do it somewhere else. That's that. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. If you miss anything, you're SOL. I think we all know what that means. I already said that many times before. And that's that. And if you're brand new here, well, welcome to the party, pal. Sit back, relax, grab the cold one, and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. You know, go fuck yourself. And, pretty much it. Alright, no big fancy intro this time. Just gonna get right into it. Pretty short video. Not that long, but we get there. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, on episode 122 of the Shadows Lair 2.0 series, it is time for another prediction video right here on the channel. It is time for your AEW Redemption predictions. Alright, so AEW Redemption comes your way from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. A precursor to All In. Should be a great show. It is pretty much about to start, the main show. But we have 10 matches on the main show. We had a pre-show match for the AEW World Trios titles, a conglomeration of Orange Cassidy, Roddy, and Kyle O'Reilly. All the parts, they defeated the Lethal Twist, Jay Lethal, Black Machismo, Blake Christian, and Lee Johnson. They won by pinfall to retain. Didn't care. I didn't watch it. That's it. We'll move on. Alright, we're gonna take this from Wikipedia, as we always do. A lot of title matches on the show. We're gonna start with the AEW Women's World Title match. We got the Spider Lady, Thekla, defending her title against the number one contender, Willow Nightingale. As Willow won that little gauntlet, or it wasn't a tournament, it was a gauntlet match, or some type of thing, to see who goes to Redemption to fight Thekla for the AEW World Title. We could see a title change here. I think we're going to get Willow to win the belt, and then face Mercedes Moné, who should be at the show tonight. See what happens, maybe a stare down after this match, we'll see. But I'm going to go with Willow Nightingale, the Resident Fun Girl, DDT, BAM, to win the match and the title, then lose the title pretty much a couple weeks later to Mercedes Moné, which we all know she was going to win at All In. Anyway, when she came back and won the Owen Hart Cup, she went back-to-back, so I think she's going to win the AEW Women's World Title at All In, but we'll face Willow instead of Thekla. It kind of makes sense that Willow gets it because Mercedes is heel, so we see what happens with that. Alright, for the AEW National Title, we got Mark Davis of the Don Callis family taking on a good buddy, how you know, Andrade El Idolo. We just know Andrade, but how you know? I know. So I'm going to go with Andrade to win the national title. So we don't like Mark Davis as the champ. He's just boring. Don Callis family is boring enough. So I'm going to go with Andrade to get the win and become the new national champion for AEW. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we got a no-holds-barred street fight. This is going to be barbaric and bloody. We got the Psycho Killer, Mr. Kefkase, Tommaso Ciampa, taking on the Painmaker! Not the Painkiller, but the Painmaker, Chris Jericho. I think it's going to be bloody as fuck, but I'm going to go with the Painmaker, Chris Jericho, get the win. I don't think he's ever lost. I think he's lost maybe once with the Painmaker gimmick. because I think he lost once in Japan to Kenny, I believe. I forget. But anyway, I'm going to go with Jericho to beat Ciampa in a bloody brawl. It's going to be disgusting. But we move on with that. Alright, everybody's banned from the ring for the AEW Intercontinental title that Kyle Fletcher, the Battle Star, he takes on Bandito S.A., the Ring of Honor World Champion, his title not on the line. I'm going to go with Kyle Fletcher to get the win. We could see Brody King get involved. Actually, we won't see him get involved because everybody's banned from the ring. Maybe afterwards, after Kyle wins in a close match, I think Bandito will come pretty close to winning it, but in the end, Kyle Fletcher will retain. And he will face the winner. I don't know why I went to that, but he will face the winner of the 6-way ladder match with Jungle Jack Perry, the Beast. Mortos, he still works here? I guess he does. Commander Speedball, Mike Bailey, Nick freaking Wayne, who will not have his hot mom at ringside, and El Clone. I mean, it could go either way. I'm going to go with Speedball Mike Bailey to get the win, become the #1 contender. I doubt he beats Fletcher, but it's either going to be him or Jack Perry gets the win. But I'm going to go with Speedball to get the win, and that's that. Alright, AEW World Tag Team titles on the line. Edge and Christian take on Claudio and Pac. Should be a decent match, but I'm going to go with Edge and Christian to get the win. I think they lose. They're probably going to lose them at All In. Because Edge's contract is going to be ending in October when Wrestle Dream comes around. I think it's going to be in Toronto. So they're probably going to lose them, I would say, at All In or maybe All Out in September. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we have the TBS title on the line. Hikaru Shida takes on Maya World. Going with Shida. Maya World's getting ready for her final match with Athena for the Ring of Honor World title, Women's title, the Forever title, and then I think she's going to win that to end the reign of terror there. See what happens with that. Double chain match. The Bang Bang Gang, the Switchblade, Jay White, and the Juice Robinson take on David Finlay and Clark Connors of the War Dogs. I don't know if we're going to see Gabe Kidd. I think he's in the, he's wrestling in the G1. Who cares? I'm going to go with the Bang Bang Gang to get the win. And we got that. And then should be the main event for the AEW World title. Kenny, by God Omega, defends against Kevin Knight, the TNT champion. I'm going to go with Kenny to retain because, I mean, pretty much a lock that Kenny and Ocean Spray will fight. Ocean Spray will beat Kenny in Wembley. And he's kind of teasing turning back to becoming a heel. So, we'll see what happens with that. But, yeah, I think we're going to see Ocean Spray somewhere in the middle to the end of the match or at the end of the night. Maybe have a stare down or beat the fuck out of Kenny. Then we'll see what happens on Wednesday Night Dynamite this week. And that's that. So that's my predictions for the show. And if you want to know them again, just watch the video again. You'll get my predictions because the main show has pretty much started right now. And we're starting with the 6-way ladder match to determine who is the new #1 contender for the AEW Intercontinental title. Jack Perry, the Beast, Mortos, Commander, Speedball Mike Bailey, Nick fucking Wayne, and El Clone. We got that. And then after that, we got Declan and Willow Nightingale. And we're going to end the night with Kenny and Kevin Knight. So, we got 10 matches on the main card. We'll see what happens with that. And like I said, I will do the review tomorrow afternoon before we get to Monday Night Raw. Because I'm going to try to do SmackDown tonight. Talk about TNA Ring of Honor tomorrow. Tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Probably early tomorrow afternoon or late tomorrow afternoon before we get to that. And then we'll get to Redemption review. And then late Tuesday, we'll talk about Monday Night Raw, and then Wednesday we'll talk about NXT and get you ready for Dynamite. And hopefully, right after that, we'll get on the right foot again. But we got that. Quick programming note: End of September, there's going to be a schedule change. I might not be doing a lot of videos for a few weeks because I will be incommunicado. I have to take care of a personal matter for a little bit. I'm actually going away for a little bit. Not taking a vacation. I'm not taking a hiatus, per se, but I am taking a little bit of a break, a much needed break, because I'm gonna just, doing a lot of shit. So I want to take some time off at the end of September, and might go through Halloween. I'm not sure yet, but I'll still do a few videos from here and there. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking some time off, and you'll see me somehow, either in a community post. I might do a short. We'll see what happens with that. But end of September into maybe I might take about a month off, maybe 2 months off. I don't know yet, but I am going to be taking some actual time off. But you'll see me here and there. So it's not a total break. It's not a mini break. It's just I'm taking a little bit of time off here for a little while. So if you see me, you see me. So please hit that bell from now until pretty much the end of the year, because like I said, I don't know what's going to be happening with my work schedule is changing in September, so it might get a little hectic, and I might not be able to do a lot of videos on time because my schedule is just crazy because we get to the fall schedule. But it should be okay going into the end of the year, and going into 2027. So I'll let you guys know what's up as we get into the fall and into hopefully the winter, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy Redemption, and that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.